What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a tres leches cake, which I'll show you in a few minutes. So first you're going to grab this bowl so you can put your ingredients to mix your tres leches. So this is a box of a vanilla cake, which I'm going to be making vanilla tres leches. So I'm going to have to use this type of vanilla so I could put it in the bowl. So you're gonna pour the whole bag of vanilla mix. Actually, I'm gonna leave it here. And 3 eggs. Another egg. And then 3 eggs. That's what it says on a vanilla box. So that's what I had to do. And a cup of water. So this is a 1 cup of water and a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And that's it. The final part is the milk. So if you have a mixer with you, you're good to mix it up. But I don't have a mixer with me, so I have to mix it in hand for like 2 minutes. So you can see I use the ingredients so I can mix it up. Before I forget, I also use whisks so I can mix it up instead of using the mixer. So I'm gonna keep mixing. I think that should be it for now. So I don't have the actual 13x9 baking tray. All I have is this one, which is fine because this is a 13x9 utility pan with cover. If you guys have a 13x9 baking tray, you're totally fine. Just a reminder. As you can see, I'm going to pour this batter into the pan. I'm going to use this spatula so the batter will go into the batter. And before I'm done pouring the batter into this utensil aluminum pan, now it's time to put the milk. Now you can see I'm done pouring the batter in. and I had to spread evenly so the cake would come out nice and even. I'm still spreading, and I think it should be good for now. So now I'm gonna put this tray in the oven for 350 Fahrenheit, degrees Fahrenheit, what I mean. And I gotta, and it's gonna take like 25 to 30 minutes. Let's say 30 minutes. So now I'm gonna put this in the oven and bake for 350. And that's how it goes. So while the cake is in the middle of baking it, I'm gonna be doing the milks, the 3 milks part, which is evaporated milk, condensed milk, and 1% low fat milk, or whole milk, 2% milk, whichever milk choices which we're planning to do. And the Cool Whip is the last step. Okay. So this is the fun part on to do the milk part. So I had to use this to open the cans, 2 cans. And then I had to pour it in this measuring cup. As you can see, I already opened the evaporated milk and the condensed milk. I'm gonna pour 1 can of evaporated milk. And 1 can of condensed milk. And I'm gonna be using this one too. So the condensed milk will to stir. And I'm gonna use a 1 cup of 1% low fat milk. And that's it. And half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So again, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that's it. And then I had to stir it very well. Like, I had to stir very well so it balances the milk in a good consistency. Since I'm done mixing the mixture of those 3 milks, evaporated milk, condensed milk, and 1% low fat milk. And right now I'm waiting until the vanilla cake is done. So now I can pour the milk onto the leches. I mean the cake. The cake, what I mean. So the final step, excuse me, while the cake is vanilla cake is preparing to bake, the final step is the milk, the Cool Whip, and cherries. Now I've seen a lot of people using strawberries on top of the putting strawberries on top of the tres leches, but instead of using strawberries, I'm gonna be using cherries on top of tres leches because in my mom's generation and my dad's generation, they eat tres leches with cherries. So that's why I'm gonna use this cherry maraschino cherries. While the vanilla cake tres leches is still preparing, and the the three milk which already made, and the last step is the Cool Whip and cherries. Well, before doing this, I had to poke the the cake so the milk will absorb the cake. You can use this straw, or you can use a fork. Two either ways. Let me know in the comments which one do you use to poke the cake. I know you guys love the leches. I'm not even kidding. And so is my family. They love the leches. So if you're looking a recipe to make tres leches, it's this guy on this video. So as you can see, look at that. It came out nice. It came out nice on the vanilla tres leches cake. So I'm gonna close it. It's not that hard to make tres leches on with a cake box. You just have, excuse me, you just had to follow the instructions on the cake box, which is 1 cup of water, 1/4 of cup of vegetable oil or extra virgin olive oil, and 3 eggs. Which, yeah, it's very easy to do it. As you can see, the cake is ready. So I'm gonna take this out and and done. See, the cake is done, and now I have to use the straw to poke the cake or a fork. As you can see, I'm gonna poke like this. I have to keep poking, poking. So right after I can pour the milk. As you can see, I'm done poking. Now the best part is to pour the milk. Look at that. So the milk will absorb the cake. right. So now I'm going to use the Cool Whip, meaning whipped cream, to cover the cake. I have to keep spreading, 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 so it come out even. I have to keep using more whipped cream. So apparently you had to use the whole whipped cream to spread your tres leches. And this is the final part, cherries, instead of using strawberries. It should be like this. All right, that's how it goes. Making a vanilla tres leches cake with cherries on top. All right, guys, that's for today's video. Making tres leches, vanilla tres leches on a box of cake box. And I hope it I hope it goes well making your own tres leches, and I appreciate of all the support from you guys, and that's all for today. Have a good evening, and bye. Peace. And make sure leave a like, comment, and subscribe in this channel. So hope you guys enjoy it. So bye. Peace.